Usually takes about 40 seconds for folks to start filtering in. But I don't know if I'm gonna get any tonight. Oh wow, Orange came over. Yo, Orange Knight, what's up? Heyo, 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 heyo. I love Tucker. I absolutely love Tucker, but I come on when I see the news getting a little repetitive. A little repetitive. And plus, I'm kind of selfish in the way that I actually get my news from you guys these days. I've been in a Orange Knight said I saw it earlier. Sweet. Thank you for coming by. I still have to send Orange Knight that $50. But then my company shut down and every penny is something I have to watch. And it didn't used to be that way. It did not used to be that way. But it's going to get better. All right, so we'll let some folks filter in. I can tell since we're already at 5 and at 148, we're definitely going to top over 10 watching. Tonight might be a 20. Tonight might be a 20 viewer night. Yeah, well, Orange Knight and I have been following each other for fucking years. For fucking years. At least 2. At least 2. Alright. The numbers actually staggered off around 5, so maybe... Okay, no, we just hit 7. That's cool. 7 watching. Well, yeah, and I'm glad you're doing what you're doing. This is at Michael Gonzalez. I'm glad you're doing what you're doing because I found Right Side Broadcasting Network's coverage to be boring. I'd rather ask you guys. And especially since now we have 7 and 1. Whenever I say the two numbers, that means the number of folks watching and the number of likes. So right now we have 7 and 1. That's very cool. 8 and 1. Okay, very cool. See, we're going to rapidly hit 10. We're going to rapidly hit 10. But, so I have a lot of questions. I've been depressed, as you guys know. Jobless, carless. I wrecked my car the same day that the company closed me and my coworkers' division. Everybody knows the story. So I've been fucking depressed. And I don't know what to do. And every day is basically just what kind of bullshit am I going to deal with on the fly today kind of thing. So I used to follow the news back in my previous life, 2 weeks ago. I used to follow the news every minute, and I would be the source sometimes exclusively for you guys' news, but now it's almost kind of in reverse. So I need someone to tell me. Because as I frequently say, and as everybody knows, I can find a conspiracy in a ham sandwich. So, what's up with this shooting? Apparently, it was a female. All I know is that it was a female, and it happened in what, California? Wow, I just lost 4 viewers rapidly. Holy fuck. Oh well. What's up with this shooting? What's going on here? What is this? Somebody give me a news update. I need a news update. I need a news update. What's up with this shooter? What is this scenario? Oh, wow. What a fucking surprise. What's that name? I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because of what we all know. Apparently, the shooter's name was Nassim Agdam. What does that mean? Is there a chance this individual was a Muslim? Is there a chance? I mean, I hear the name Nassim Agdam. Orange Knight says RSBN Right Side Broadcasting Network gets cameras on the ground for some stuff. Yeah, they're the biggest ones on YouTube. They can pay for that. And I respect them. I just don't like their format myself, personally. Orange Knight says Iranian background, had a YouTube channel, People for the Protection of Animals, PETA, vegetarian, and fitness. Now, that doesn't sound like a terrorist to me. This might be a false flag. I might be able to call this one pretty early. Because simply being Iranian does not make me believe terrorism right away. Orange Knight informs me had a YouTube channel, which meant that this person was very public, was into PETA, was a vegetarian, and was into fitness. Huh. Orange Knight follows up and says this individual was recently posting videos complaining about YouTube policies. Well, yeah, but I make tons of videos about YouTube Nazism, and I don't fucking go, with a gun and do bad things. Drove from Los Angeles to San Francisco, was missing for 2 days, okay? So it's starting to sound like this person just simply had a psychotic break. That's what I'm thinking. Charmaine. Hello, Charmaine. I don't see you very much anymore, Charmaine Lee. And I like your new picture, by the way. I don't know how new it is, but I like it. Charmaine says she was mad because her videos were demonetized and censored, allegedly. And her dad had a big rap sheet. All right, I'm not sure so much how the dad's big rap sheet has to do with the event, because everybody makes their own decisions, Adam for Christ has joined us. All right, folks, I can promise you this right now. If my YouTube channel gets censored or taken down, number one, I don't have any firearms. Number two, I would never go on a shooting spree, okay? Because I'm not a fucking psychotic, all right? YouTube channels get taken down all the time. It's a pain in the balls. So what you do is you go and you make a new account, tell all your friends, hey, this is me, it's my new name, and then you just build up a new YouTube channel. It takes like 35 fucking seconds. It's really easy. You don't go shoot. You know what I mean? What the hell? What the hell? Whoa. She copied it and sent it to RSBN? Okay. No mass shooters are allowed to send any videos to my channel, okay? You'll be instantly banned by my moderators if you're a fucking psycho like that. That I can tell you right now. I saw 4 or 5 of her videos. They took it all down, says Charmaine. Okay. I'm new to the story. I'm learning this from reading the chat. I'm learning about it from reading the chat. Media said one of the wounded was her boyfriend. Okay, so maybe there's a relationship situation involved. Charmaine says she looks like a tranny. All right. I don't really know what relevance that has, but I think that's funny. She looks like a tranny. Fuck. Most trannies I've ever met have been very, very nice, but most of them have been very, very crazy. That I can tell you right now. She looked like a he, says Charmaine. Okay. Orange Knight says not sure about that. Yeah, I'm literally learning about this from you guys. I no idea. No idea. I've been kind of depressed, so I'm like sleeping weird hours. Like I'll sleep from I certainly sleep all night, but then I'll sleep from like 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. because I have nothing to do. It's like, damn it. I'm a worker, and when you lose work, causes depression, and then the depression, you're tired all the time. Orange Knight says there may be more to this. It doesn't add up. Well, yeah, Orange Knight thinks like JB thinks. There's always more to this story. And more to the story doesn't always mean a vast conspiracy. It could just mean details that led up to it, you know? AFC1 says, I don't know anything about today's shooting stuff because I got back from watching, excuse me, let me restart. AFC1 says, I don't know anything about today's shooting stuff because I just got back from watching the movies Ready Player One and God's Not Dead 3. Thank God. No, God is not dead. Everybody knows that. Anybody with a brain or a soul. Not everyone has a soul, by the way. A lot of people don't know that. For example, psychopaths. They don't have souls. M. Gons says, I saw and heard video, JB, that she was complaining about being censored. She's not tranny. She has stereotypical Persian features. Okay, so Persian, Iranian are interchangeable. And you guys don't have to correct your spelling here. Don't worry about typos. I can read Taiwanese. A boyfriend and a problem with YouTube. Both seems far-fetched. Okay. She was very athletic looking. Charmaine says, well, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm learning about this live from you guys. I'm learning about this live. By the way, if YouTube ever censors me, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a brand new channel. Number one, I don't have any firearms, okay? Number two, I have no will, even though my life sucks right now, I have no will to harm anybody else. Period. I never would do that. You know why? Because I have a fucking conscience. All right. Number three, if they shut down my YouTube channel, I'm going to open up a new YouTube channel. And guess who's going to be at my brand new shiny-ass fucking YouTube channel? Adam for Christ, Orange Knight, Charmaine Lee. D. Harper, Michael Gonzalez. Michael Gonzalez. You guys will find me in 2 seconds. Maybe instead of JB Le Cafefe, I'll, if they shut me down, I'll just come back as J to the B Cafefe or something. And my stream will be right back up, and it'll be just as popular. So I think that's really dumb and sounds like a very poor excuse to do a shooting. Now, can anybody give me some information as to, number 1, are there casualties, and number 2, are there injuries? Go. 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 We're talking about the YouTube shooter. Because I just don't know. I'm learning from you guys right now, on the fly. Mgon says, not boyfriend. I suspect it was help desk person. She said she only got contact with one individual. Okay? So does that mean there were casualties or no casualties? I just lost a viewer. Fucking A, man. This stuff is not easy. That I can tell you right now. Michael Gonzalez says yes. So does that mean there were casualties? Fuck. Well, we all need to take a second and think about the families of the victims of this obviously deranged. Oh, so the only casualty was the shooter? Okay. Well, that's good. We don't want anybody injured, but we do not want anybody injured, but a mass shooter being gunned down by law enforcement, I feel no sympathy. I really do not. And I'm a very emotional person, but I literally, I feel nothing. Well, that's about as best as you're going to get out of a mass shooting. 3 injuries and the shooter deceased. Now, did the shooter take their own life or were they taken down by law enforcement? Does anybody know? 4 injured, okay. That's still bad, but better than 4 deceased. Charmaine Lee says yes. Does that mean that the shooter took their own life? Self-inflicted, okay. All right, so, these are one of those, these are what I call, no, Charmaine provided us with, Charmaine Lee provided us with the information. So, in a terrible situation, the best out, of this nature, right? In a terrible situation of this nature, the best outcome you can hope for is injuries and the shooter deceased. I'd prefer that there were no deceased because I want the shooters to be taken in live and, be able to be questioned and prosecuted. But if it takes the shooter taking their own life or a law enforcement officer or an armed citizen taking the life of the shooter to stop the active shooter, so be it. So be it. So be it. I mean, what the fuck else? What the hell else are you gonna say? For really? So I guess it's what I would call a middle outcome. I hope the folks that were injured, the 4, have a swift recovery. I don't know what it's like to be shot. I don't ever want to know what it's like to be shot. Does anybody know the age of the gunwoman? Which is weird to say, because it's usually the gunman. But in this case, apparently, it's the gunwoman. 20s, 30s, 40s? Does anybody know? Or even better, does anybody have they released the name of the suspect yet? Wow, this is a weird one. 39-year-old female gunwoman. Bizarre. 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 All right. So now I kind of get the picture of what's going on here. I hate to sound like a misogynist, but should I even say this? Good thing a lot of women aren't good shots, right? I mean, I'll probably get some heat for that one. "39 years old self," that I assume means self-inflicted. Yeah, so some chick went fucking psycho, shot up, an area. Luckily, she did not garner any casualties, and then apparently took her own life. Double confirmation from Charmaine, she was 39. What would make a 39-year-old woman shoot up an area? What the fuck? What's going on here, folks? This is probably going to be a mental health case, I assume. It's probably going to be a mental health case. Mgons says, really odd part is she identified as Baha'i faith. It is not a Muslim religion. Interesting. Okay. Like I said, I'm learning this live from you guys. I'm learning this live. I don't know what's going on. I'm learning this live. I thought the Baha'i faith was Southeast India, which is not Muslim. Which is not Muslim. Interesting. Learning a lot of stuff, yo. Oh, yeah, no. I'm sorry. Orange Knight clarified it's Persian, which means Iranian. Persia and Iran is the same thing. So it was Muslim-esque. It was created in the, this is from Mgons, Michael Gonzalez. I hope you guys don't mind that I shorten your names and give you nicknames and stuff. Mgons says, clarifies and says it was created in the 1860s, teaching that all faiths have value. Well, I like that. I think that's a good thing. Vicky Carroll has joined us and says, how the hell did I get a notification from Enter the Start without being a sub, but I did sub chat going on now? That's not a coherent sentence, so I can't answer it. Who the fuck is Philip Hightower? Hey, moderators, who the fuck is Philip Hightower? Who the fuck is Philip Hightower, please? Hey, moderators, I just have a question. Now. Who the fuck is Philip Hightower? Who the fuck is Philip Hightower? Don't know him? Okay, Philip Hightower is gone. Sorry. All right, I did that myself. Maybe you're a good person, Philip Hightower. I don't know. But this is a very, very small YouTube stream And I only let in people who I know or who my moderators know. And if no one knows you, chances are you're a motherfucking troll. So Philip Hightower is gone. I took care of that one myself. Sorry, Philip. If I have two people come to me, tomorrow or later on, and they go, no, we know Philip Hightower from JujuBot, or we know Philip Hightower from Gramps, or we know, whatever, then I'll unban you. But until such time as that happens, which I suspect it will not, this is a very, very closed stream, and I'm very open about that. No pun intended. Oh, even better. Orange Knight says the individual has a blank channel. Yeah. That's the earmark of a troll. No content on their channel. No content on their channel. Anyway, we're going to move on from that. So does anybody else have any additional information about this alleged shooting? Like I said, I took a long nap. I'm getting this stuff from you guys. I'm certainly not getting it from the news. I'm certainly not getting it from the news. What I can tell you... Oh, okay. Vicky says, I'm announcing I'm totally pissed off. So that prompts me to follow up to ask the question, why are you totally pissed off, Vicky? Why is Vicky Carroll totally pissed off? What's going on? What's going on? By the way, it's freezing in this garage. Jesus Christ. Oh, Vicky says another play to take guns away. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't even look at it like that anymore. I mean, and what I mean by that is I always look at it that way. It's just an automatic assumption. So, for example, if there's a planned, deep state mass shooting, they're going to use it to take guns away. And if there's a shooting that's organic, meaning that it wasn't planned by the deep state, such as the situation in Florida with that little faggot, I forget his name. I'm not going to, even if I remembered his name, I wouldn't mention it. But with that little faggot in Florida, that one, to me, wasn't planned, but they're still going to use it in order to attempt gun control. Who's Melvin Brown? Moderators, does anybody know Melvin Brown? Go, quickly, now, right now. Who knows Melvin Brown? Does anybody know Melvin Brown from another channel? No? Okay. Goodbye, Melvin Brown. I'm sorry. I'm sure you're a nice person. But if nobody knows you from Gramps or from JujuBot or from Gorf or from Blackie Fitzpatrick or from my network that I've cultivated and developed, you can't come here. Sorry. Oh, okay. Orange Knight says that's Nelson. All right. I don't mind Nelson so much. I really don't, but I don't need any more headaches than I already have. So it's my channel. I make those decisions. Okay, so apparently that was Nelson. I'm gonna do a. I just thought of this earlier this afternoon. I want to throw this idea out to the moderators. I'm gonna make a new channel because everybody at this point knows JB Lucafefe, right? Everybody, and I'm not looking for affirmation or praise or anything. All I'm saying is that I'm certainly established because with very little advertisement, when I go live, I get 10, sometimes I get 24, sometimes I get 32 watching live, right? And participating in the chat. But I'm going to do a novel concept starting, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. But I'm going to create a brand new channel, and it's literally going to be, a troll-only channel. And I'm going to invite Nelson and Packy and Novus Rabbit and all of the fucking trolls, all of them, are going to be invited to the live stream. And we're going to do a live stream, and I'm just going to pick their brains, and I'm going to not have moderators because mods will ban them instantly. So I'm not going to have any moderators. And the whole point of the chat is going to be that I'm going to basically interview these folks, hopefully, and it's going to take a few days to get it together, but I'm going to interview these characters, one after the other, hopefully in sequential order, or maybe it's going to take a few days, who knows. And I just really want to figure out how their brains think, and I'm just going to do it. I think I'll call it JB the Lair for Trolls. The Lair for Trolls. LAIR for Trolls. No, that's not very catchy, is it? JB the Troll Chair? What's up, Ragin? How are ya? 12 watching, 4 likes, amazing. Seems no, I'm telling you, I'm gonna do it. Starting up a YouTube channel takes fucking 5 minutes. It's the easiest thing in the world. You make a Google account, you go on, you create a name, and then you just go live. It's the easiest thing in the world. And it doesn't cost any more than what you already pay for whatever device that you use. Vicky says lefty loonies. Nah. I have many lefty tendencies myself. So they're not lefty loonies. They're psychotic trolls. But I'm seriously going to do that. I just need a good title. I need a catchy title. Game of Trolls. Done. Done. Perfect. Game of Trolls. Done. Awesome. That's what it's going to be called. And that's going to be my name as well. Barbara Warren, do you mind if I use that? Do you mind if I use that? No, Barbara wins. That's fantastic. Do you mind if I use that? Because I don't want to take your stuff and then make it mine without credit. Do you mind if I use that? I think that's fantastic. Game of Trolls. That's, oh my God. How do you get better than that? For whom the bell trolls. Time marches on. For whom the bell trolls. No. I'm going to use that. That's awesome. No, I'm serious. Yo, Barbara Warren, do I have your permission to use that as my channel name? That's absolutely fantastic. All right, I'm going to use it, and then if I have to change it, I'll change it. Barbara says I'm honored. Well, don't, no. Thank you very much. Don't be honored. I'm honored. I think that's fantastic. Game of Trolls. Yeah. It's going to be a channel that I'm going to open up, and I'm going to, just if anybody missed it, we have 11 now. We had 7 before watching. I'm going to start a channel tomorrow, a separate YouTube channel, not tied to my own. That's going to be myself. Same format, exact same format, but it's going to be called JB's Game of Trolls. I think that's fantastic because I want to figure out what these people are thinking. I really do. Excuse me, I really do. Oh my God, that's fantastic. Game of Trolls. See, I don't watch TV, so stuff like that catches me off guard. I know that's a play on, I think there's something called Game of Thrones. No. It's going to be a no wrench to answer Orange Knight. It's going to be a no wrench channel. I'm never going to wrench a troll. But I see what Orange Knight is going for. He wants like almost like a The Apprentice type format. I'm not looking to be friends with these people. I just want, they're so horrible. I just want to literally interview their, their psychology. I want to dive into their psychology and figure out what the hell's going on. Because who the hell grows up? Who's 12 years old? Who's 9? Who's 13? Who's 17, 18, 45, whatever age you are? Who sits back and goes, you know what? I'm going to troll this YouTube channel of an honest person trying to do an honest job, reporting the news, small YouTube stream, or even a large YouTube stream, because RSBN gets trolls, Alex Jones gets trolls, Michael Savage gets trolls, Mike Cernovich gets trolls, Blackie Fitzpatrick occasionally gets trolls. But Blackie's so popular, the trolls don't seem to fuck with them. I need to learn from Blackie a little bit better. I'm sure Adam for Christ gets trolls. I'm sure Zero Foxes Given gets trolls. But it just seems like I have a disproportionate amount of them coming in here and fucking with everything. And it's like constant. Ragent says, surrounded by assholes, nah. All right. Walk amongst the heathen. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I have the confidence to do it. I don't care. Mgon says, too late, JB. You wrenched me. I must be an exception to the rule. Well, I've never considered you a troll. And my moderators never considered you a troll either. I don't rely on myself. When I do, what folks need to understand, that's why I have what I call my unpaid moderators. You're not paid a dime, and yet you mod for my channel, right? And you mod for a lot of channels, okay? So that's why I say that. And I know that you're not paid. I wouldn't know how to pay you. I don't know your real names. I don't know where you live. I don't know what the pay rate would be. But so you guys protect my channel as unpaid moderators. And I think it's fantastic. And yet, every once in a while, I seem to be a frequent target of trolls. I want this new stream I'm going to create tomorrow. I want this new stream to have an all-star lineup of trolls. I want Novus. I want Nelson. I want fucking that other character that I forget his name right now. I want them all. I want them all. They can come in. Because the beautiful thing about it is that I can just delete the channel if it gets out of control. But I really think that they just want a voice. Maybe that's too gracious of me. Maybe that's too gracious of me. I don't know. Maybe they're just psychotic and that's the way it is. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm going to figure it out. So it's going to be a troll-only channel. And I hope that all of my moderators come and watch, but don't comment, because I only want trolls to come. And it's going to be fantastic. Oh, I think it's going to be great. No, I think it's going to be great. And as far as I know, no one's ever done that on YouTube before. Raging Cajun says I'm going to troll the trolls. Michael Gonzalez says I must be getting old. I don't know why he would say that. Friends close and enemies closer, says Vicky. It's kind of like that, but it's definitely going to get a lot of views. I can tell you that. But no, I'm seriously, it's going to be, like, I'm not going to allow you guys to talk. My friends, I'm not going to allow you guys to talk. You can talk on my stream, and in Gramps and JujuBot and everywhere else, but when I do this, it's going to be exclusively trolls. I want Nelson, I want Novus, I want them all. And I want to figure out what their fucking problem is with me. And what their fucking problem is in general. And it's going to be vastly entertaining. And they're probably watching right now. Seriously. They're probably watching me right now. Either that or they're trolling Gramps under one of their various, You know, the most fun thing that it's going to be is I hope that they come in under their real names. I hope Nelson comes in as Nelson. I hope Novus Rabbit comes in as Novus Rabbit. And the other ones. I'm just going to let them all in. It's going to be a troll-only stream. It's going to be fucking fantastic. And I'm going to interview them individually. It's probably going to be a clusterfuck, so don't expect right away. Don't expect, and this is to my audience here, don't expect right away to have a fantastic program. I'm not saying it's going to be that. I'm just looking forward to it because I don't think anyone's ever done this before. Everyone just bans trolls. Maybe I can get Literally Hitler on. I think that would be hilarious. Literally Hitler turned from great chatter to troll, which is a strange phenomenon. Which is a very strange phenomenon. Oh, but it's going to be fantastic. I'm telling you. All right, with that, I'll read some of your comments. Laughing my ass off, says Orange. I'd like to see you play more music. Fuck the trolls, just saying. Well, that's going to be a whole other channel. I'll explain that in a second. Orange Knight, LOL. Back, got kitty fixing to have babies. Well, congratulations for your kitty. I hope they're all healthy and come out, normal. But to answer Raging Cajun's point, I'm going to have my normal political channel. I'm going to have my troll-only channel. I'm going to have a music channel. And I'm also going to have a cooking channel. So that's a little preview of the next 6 months. But Troll Channel begins tomorrow. Begins tomorrow. Ragin says, stay tuned. Orange Knight says, who knocked her up? Referring to the cat penis that caused the kittens. I actually like that better. I like Orange Knights better. No offense to Vicky. I like that. Trollmania. It's easier to say. Trollmania. Trollmania. That's what it's going to be called. I like that. Ah, fuck. Trollapalooza. Nah, I like Trollmania. You know why? Because Trollapalooza doesn't have the mania word in it, and they are very, very manic and psychotic. So we're going to go with Trollmania. I'm going to make that executive decision right now. It's going to be called JB's Trollmania. Yep. JB's Trollmania. That's what it's going to be. Ragin says it's got loser. No, I get it, but I don't want them to feel like they're losers. I want to understand them. I want to pick apart their brains. So Trollmania it's going to be. I think that's fantastic. No, I think it's great. Barbara's talking about her kitties. I have a couple feral kitties. They were spayed and neutered and sweet as can be. Yeah, nothing wrong with feral cats. Feral cats rule. Ragin says, can't fix stupid. Correct. Correct. Hey, y'all, I gotta, we've been on for 47:07. And I gotta go smoke a little weed, so we're gonna wind it down. I mean, I can keep you guys on while I smoke pot, but I've never liked doing that. I'm not very good on YouTube when I'm stoned. And I'm not even a stoner. You know what I mean? Smoking with JB, says Ragin' Cajun. I just feel like I'm not as sharp. You know what I mean? I use marijuana occasionally for relaxation. That's all. That's all. Be back in a bit, going to T-Media. Be back soon. T-Media rules. Tell T-Media I said hello. Orange Knight says I troll CNN, so do I. I just wish I had intro and outro music like Blackie Fitzpatrick does. Ragin' Cajun says, I used to smoke recreationally. Now it's more medicinal. Well, for me, it's very, very much medicinal. I can tell you that right now. I might not have a prescription, but I can tell you, it's not for fun. It's not to get high. It's, you know, my brain is my own worst enemy. And marijuana helps lessen that burden. Does that make any sense? Adam for Christ says it's noble to try to reason with trolls and to look for forgiveness for the trolls. All right, so I'm going to make this decree right now. I'm going to make a statement. The only moderator I'm going to have, should he accept the mantle of responsibility, the only moderator, only one, only one, I'm going to have on my troll-only stream is going to be Adam for Christ. Don't take it personally, everybody else, but I'm just telling you. That's the mentality I'm looking for. That's awesome. And who knows what name I'll eventually come up with for the stream. But it's going to be a troll-only stream. It's going to be a troll-only stream. And my only moderator, should he accept, as I said, the mantle, is going to be Adam for Christ, should he accept. And if not, I'll just do it myself. Who gives a fuck? I'll just do it myself. But if Adam for Christ wants to be my one moderator, absolutely. I think it's perfect. You know why? Because, you know, I have a lot of problems in my life, especially now. Everything is horrible. Job loss, car loss, destroyed my car, same day I lost my career. Everything is absolutely horrible. But I do trust in the only one, Lord and God, Jesus Christ, and Adam holds that mantle proudly. Okay, then, it's all good, says Adam. Cool. All right, so I've got my one mod. It's going to be a troll-only stream. You know what's going to fucking happen? I know exactly what's going to happen. Is I'm going to make a troll-only stream, and no trolls are going to show up. It's going to... I can see it now. I can see it now. No trolls are going to show up. There's going to be no Packy. There's going to be no Nelson. There's going to be no Novus. There's going to be none of them. They won't show up to their own party. No. I'm just telling you that's what's going to happen. Well, I do not necessarily want to inject myself into this conversation. But I can tell you for a fact that God is more alive than ever. That's why we're here. God is eternal. Period. Period. All right, so what do you guys say about... I mean, my viewership is going up right now. Oh, Tarlov, she's a beauty. The type of beauty that's literally skin deep. Tarlov is a fucking disaster. You know, I'm pretty good at impressions. I can't even do Jessica Tarlov. I can't do it. Orange Knight says she's not terribly bright. I agree. Yeah, you know what? I'll go back on that a little bit. I think Jessica Tarlov is bright in her own way. She's just wrong about everything. I look at Jessica Tarlov like I look at Bernie Sanders. If someone like Ted Cruz, let me just say this. And this is going to spark a whole different, and I only want to do 5 more minutes. And this is going to spark a whole brand new thing. But if Ted Cruz won the Republican nomination and Bernie Sanders won the Democrat nomination, I would have voted for Bernie Sanders, to be honest with you. Most of you guys should know me by this point right now, that I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. Bernie Sanders is wrong about everything. All right? He's wrong about everything. He's a fucking socialist. But Bernie Sanders is not evil. He's not evil. Hillary Clinton is evil. Hillary Clinton is completely evil. So if Trump didn't get the nomination, I'm telling you right now, I would have voted for Bernie Sanders if he was on the ticket. That I can tell you right now. No problem admitting that at all. I want to read some comments. Bernie is a commie, says Orange Knight. Yes, he is, but he's honest about it. He's open about it. Ragin says, I just would have stayed home on election day. Vicky, one of our new superstars, Vicky Carroll, says, I have conservative values without party backing them up. Well, yeah, because they're the same. Orange Knight says, I could live with Ted Cruz or Rand Paul as president. Or Ron Paul, I assume. Barbara Warren says, JB, correct. Hillary is evil. Bernie is just wrong. Yeah, he's just wrong about everything. He's not, but the thing is that he's not evil. I'll take a president that's wrong about everything, but they're not fucking evil. Hillary is a disgusting monster. Mgon says, Jill Stein is the commie, Bernie is a socialist. Yeah, I don't know a lot about Jill Stein. Raging Cajun says, correct. Shout out to Blackie. I like that. Vicky says, funded Planned Parenthood. I hate Planned Parenthood, but I'm just telling you, my whole thing is 9/11 Sandy Hook. That's my whole thing. Orange Knight says, why? Orange Knight says, no Jeb, no Rubio, no Kasich. No, they're all fucking globalist, fake Republican pieces of garbage. Vicky says both are. No, I'm telling you, Bernie Sanders is not evil. He's literally just, and he's not stupid. I'm never going to call Bernie Sanders dumb. I'm never going to call him stupid. But it's just that all of his worldviews, aside from no more foreign wars of intervention. Excuse me, let me re-say that. In terms of Bernie Sanders, right? In terms of Bernie Sanders, aside from his view on no more foreign wars of illegal foreign wars of intervention, I disagree with him on basically every single policy that he would have ever put forth. But he's not an evil person. Hillary Clinton is the devil. Hillary Clinton is Jeb Bush is the fucking devil. Jeb Bush is the fucking devil. I mean, these people are literally mentally ill, sick, satanic pieces of fucking filth that need to be in prison immediately. Immediately. Ragin says Bernie is a shyster. Vicky says be right back. Orange Knight says he's a Bolshevik. I don't care. I don't care. Bernie Sanders is not... I don't care. See, here's what we're doing right now. It's a complicated scenario because I know you guys' background. I've been talking with y'all for a long time, okay? I've been talking with you guys for a long time. When I say that Bernie Sanders is not evil, what I mean is that in his heart, his intentions are at least 51% okay. They're at least 51% okay. Whereas someone like Hillary Clinton wanted to destroy America as quickly and as efficiently as possible. And as bloodily as possible. All right, I know how these folks work. I've been studying them for 17 years. I haven't been studying this stuff, folks, for 2 years or 3 years or 8 years. I'm 33 years old. I've been studying this stuff for 17 years. I know what the fuck is going on, okay? I know 9/11 was an inside job, okay? I know Sandy Hook was a total fake. All right, I know what the neocons do. I know what the Obamas do. I know what the international bankers do. Okay, I know all their schemes. I know them in and out. I know their intricate methods of being able to secretly fund themselves for their terrible terroristic operations. I know exactly how it works in exquisite detail down to splitting the fibers of a hair. A single piece of hair. I know exactly what they are. I know exactly what they do. I know that they are Satanists. I know that they are terrible, terrible, demonically possessed individuals that literally worship Satan in weird ceremonies like the movie Eyes Wide Shut with fucking strange robes, and they all hang out in rooms and have sex with each other and have sex with kids. I know exactly what they do. I know what they do. Okay? I'm not fucking stupid. I wasn't born yesterday. All right? And Bernie Sanders is not one of them. So if we have a socialist president like Sanders, and by the way, I'm a Trump supporter 10 trillion%, okay? So I'm not on my live stream right now. I'm not advocating Bernie Sanders as, he'd be a good choice for president of the United States. But I'm a Trump supporter through and through, right down to my friggin' bones, okay? I just don't want anybody to have any doubts, okay? But it's also okay to have countervailing views, which I do. Would I take Sanders over Hillary? 1,000 ways to Sunday. Absolutely. He's terrible, but he's not Hillary. If we had Hillary in office, the United States population would be reduced to 60% of what it is in about 3 years. Should release all the cancer viruses, should release all the electromagnetic technology, should do it all, and should do it rapidly. Trump doesn't want that. Trump wants America to prosper. He wants America to grow. Little Bernie, I know it sounds like Little Marco, right? Little Bernie would have wanted the United States to prosper so that the rest of the world could prosper, so that they could redistribute America's wealth all over the world, because he's a fucking communist. That's just what he is, you know? He's not evil, he's just wrong about everything. I'm just telling you right now. All right, I got to read some comments here. I'm falling behind. All right, cool. You guys are mostly talking amongst yourselves while I was going on a massive rant. Orange Knight's going to pass out. Peace, Orange Knight. Thanks for coming by. AKA Flying Dutchman. Have a good night. Peace out. And thank you for being here. Raging Cajun says, nice rant. I don't think I'm done yet, Raging. But I'll take a break. I'll take a break. See, here's what folks don't know. Here's what most folks don't understand. Unless you've been watching like every single video that I've ever done for the last 2 years, let's say, 2.5. But let's set the bar at 2 years. Folks don't really know who I am, all right? I am a hardcore conspiracy theorist. Now, here's what's interesting about the term conspiracy theorist, is the CIA, back in the 1961, I think it was 2 years before the JFK assassination, they came out with the term conspiracy theorist and said, we are going to indoctrinate this is public knowledge, by the way. Just go do your own research and type in on YouTube or on Google or wherever you want to go. Just type in CIA created conspiracy theorist term. Go do that on your own time, all right? And what they did is they decided back in 1961 when they were going to stage a coup and take over the entire government, which they did after the assassination of John F. Kennedy. They came up with the term conspiracy theorist, and they basically said, in our public schools, in our media, in our newspapers, in our magazines, and then obviously eventually the internet, but they you know, or at least we didn't have the internet back then. They said, anybody who questions the official story of something that happens in geopolitics or world, you know, governmental affairs or anything like that, anybody who questions the official narrative will be deemed a conspiracy theorist. And they said, okay. And then they deployed their weaponized media and thought process. Right? So the word conspiracy theorist was actually a contrived term by the CIA before the assassination of John F. Kennedy. Right? So that's why I proudly call myself a conspiracy theorist. Because I've been able to put this stuff together. I've been able to undo the ball of yarn that they've woven over the last 17 years. I've been able to understand it. I've been able to see it. I've been able to be horrified by it. I've been able to be terrified by it, by the precision. Not so much even the content. You know, I can handle 9/11. I can handle totally fake Sandy Hook. I can handle that stuff. You know, emotionally I can handle it. But intellectually, I can't handle it. Because when I look at all the gaping holes that they always fucking leave because they're not the smartest folks in the world, They're smart enough to orchestrate, but they're not smart enough to clean up their own mess. You know what I mean? So when I view these events and see them for what they really are and understand how they all interconnect, and then put all the pieces together, put the pieces of the puzzle together on the map against the wall and step back 5 feet and see the big picture, I was absolutely friggin' horrified. I was absolutely friggin' horrified. It's craziness. And it's multi-level craziness. Number one, the fact that they actually did it. Number two, the fact that people believe it. And number three, the fact that they use our military and police, in, avenues related to these issues to accomplish their goals. I mean, it's friggin' horrifying. And I know in exquisite detail how it all works. Ragin' Cajun has looked into Pizzagate. I didn't even, and thank you very much for looking into Pizzagate. I haven't even touched on Pizzagate tonight, but thank you very much for looking into it. I know a lot about Pizzagate. I don't know everything. I'm still unraveling 9/11 and Sandy Hook, and now Parkland shooting. I'm still unraveling those. I don't have the fucking time, even though I'm recently unemployed. I don't have the fucking time to look into Pizzagate as deep as I want to. But I know, in my heart, what Pizzagate is. I just haven't had the time, and I don't talk about things that I haven't researched thoroughly. Even things that I know to be true, I just don't talk about them unless I have researched them myself thoroughly. All right, folks, I think I want to cut here. And I'll probably just hang out at Gramps. Maybe JujuBot, who knows. But I think I'm going to cut in about 2 minutes, okay? So get your final comments in, all right? Get them in. Get them in. Thank you, Ragin' Cajun. Right back at you. Always a pleasure. Vicky says it's 36 minutes he had a chat. I don't know what that means. All right, so now we're at 1 minute, 30 seconds. We're going to cut, okay? So get your final comments in. Y'all have a great day. Yo, I'm out, says Ragin'. Thanks for coming by. Vicky says laters. Where are you guys going to go? Are you going to go to JujuBot, or are you going to go to Gramps, or are you going to go somewhere else? I don't want to be alone. Oh. No. All right, T-Media, then Gramps, then JujuBot. Ragin' Cajun says trolling. Nice. Go troll the fuck out of CNN. CNN can literally go to hell. I'm telling you. All right, 60 seconds left. Go. Go. No, I'm just telling you. Go. Say what you want. AFC says yay for the JB live stream adventures. Well, AFC is going to be my only mod at my troll-only channel starting tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. I want Nelson. I want Novus. I want fucking the other one. I want them all. Do I know what time? Probably 2 p.m. I'll start. Probably 2 p.m. Could be 1:30, could be 2:30, but probably 2 p.m. Oh, it's going to be great. A troll-only stream. No one has ever done this on YouTube, ever. So if anybody encounters Packy, or if anybody encounters Novus, or if anybody encounters... This is how I'm going to end this live stream tonight. If anybody encounters Packy, if anybody encounters Novus, if anybody encounters Nelson, you tell them that I'm creating for them an entire live stream literally dedicated to them starting at 2 p.m. tomorrow. And that they're all invited. There will be, the only moderator is going to be Adam for Christ. Only one. Only one. And I think it's going to be a very interesting experience. It could be a disaster. It could be a success. Who knows? I'm not doing it for popularity. I'm doing it out of my own curiosity. All right, so 30 seconds left, and then we're going to cut. Okay, folks? And I'm probably just going to hop on over to Gramps. Hop on over to Gramps. 20 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you guys for coming by. We'll talk soon, okay? I hope to see you at the troll stream tomorrow, all right? Later. Peace.